Hi everybody, it's Chris Frame here and welcome to Qantas Link. Today we're flying from Perth to Broome, return, and flying on two different types of QantasLink aircraft. The first flight from Perth to Broome was on a Qantas Airbus A320. It's operated by Network Aviation, and here you can see it here, one of the two Airbus A320s operating for Qantas Link at the moment. And its registration VH-VQU, and the aircraft's name is Red River Gum. And it was under the command of Captain Anthony Jackson, who's actually quite well known on Instagram from the handle AJ767, so check out his Instagram photographs when you can. Now the interior of this aircraft is an all-economy layout. It's a 3-3 configuration. Leather chairs, very similar to Jetstar because this aircraft used to fly for Jetstar. Very comfortable. Well padded, but no headrests and no built-in in-flight entertainment, so remember to bring your own device with your own preloaded films if you want to watch something for this flight. But everything was looking very clean, very modern, and you can see the Qantas Link branding there on the screen near the front door of the aircraft.
All phones have been switched to flight mode. And thank you, cabin crew, onboard and cross-check.
And with the door closed, it was now time to push back. Unfortunately, my window had a dirty sort of oily film on the outside of it.
Ladies and gentlemen, evidently fly with us often. We ask for a few moments of your time as we take you through the safety features of our Qantas Airbus A320.
And as we pushed back, we looked out the window and could see the other Airbus A320 from Qantas Link making its way in from its flight from Newman. And you can also check out the Jetstar coloured cowling on the front of the engine there. Quite a lengthy taxi from Qantas Terminal 4 to the end of runway 03 for our departure. And now I'll just let you enjoy that great view and the sound of those engines. So after we levelled off, the crew served the brunch service. They were very friendly, the service was prompt, and it consisted of a Temptations trio of 3 small pies. There was a chicken and leek, a bacon and beef, and a bacon quiche. I don't eat bacon, so I didn't eat 2 of the 3, but the one that I did have was hot and crispy and presented quite nicely in the little box there. There was also a hot drink service. I had the coffee, they had tea, and also cold drinks as well. You can see a bottle of water that was brought around for each of the passengers by the crew. In row 1, the tray table comes out of the armrest. It was sturdy enough to hold the meal and keep the iPad stable. There was also some reading material and the emergency card, which you can see here, and the overhead lighting for each of the 3 seats. And the best part, of course, about the front row is the legroom, and you can see the legroom here from my seat 1A. Plenty of space there, business class style legroom on a domestic economy flight. And just admiring the view out the window of the red dirt of Western Australia. So I was visiting Broome to tour the airport and document it for an article I'm writing for Airports of the World magazine. So look out for that in the March-April edition of 2019. And it gave me the great opportunity to actually watch up close as the A320 departed on its return flight back to Perth. So my return flight was that evening on a Qantas Link Boeing 717-200. It's operated by Cobham Aviation, and quite a different style of aircraft to the A320 with the engines in the tail and a 2-3 configuration. So I thought it might be fun to include this just to have a look at the Qantas Link 717. So you can see the cabin layout there, and this is row 1A again, this time with a bulkhead in front, and the material there in the pocket on the bulkhead wall. View out the window, 2 windows for this particular seat, which is 1 extra window compared to the A320, and you can just see here the view back across at Broome Airport from the aircraft.
Cabin crew arm doors and cross check.
A dinner service was offered for the flight back to Perth with 2 options. There was bangers and mash, but the crew were unsure whether the sausages were beef or pork. There was also a chicken option. It was chicken with noodles, and this was served cold in a box, and the noodles did have a coleslaw type sauce. The noodles were quite tasty, but the chicken was very dry. And there was also a tea and coffee service as well as cold drinks, and alcohol could be purchased on this Qantas Link service. The crew also handed out bottles of water, just like on the flight up from Perth. I hope you enjoyed these Qantas Link flights. Let me know in the comments below if you prefer the Airbus A320 or Boeing 717. I was pretty glad to get these 2 types of aircraft because the A320 is quite unique with Qantas, only 2 in the fleet, and the Boeing 717 is quite unique worldwide. There's not that many carriers who operate them, and so it was nice to try these 2 different types of aircraft on the day trip up to Broome. Don't forget to share this video if you know other aviation friends that might enjoy this review, and please, if you did like it, give it a thumbs up and don't forget to subscribe. Until next time, see you on board.